Welcome to another update here in the Creepy Crawler's Garage, and behind me, I've got something that I wasn't going to update you on. I was going to keep it a secret until the garage was fully complete, but all my projects I have going right now are either drawing or they're on the 3D printer printing, so I thought we'd go ahead and head on in, take a look at it. Don't go anywhere. But before we head in and take that sneak peek, I have started the edit on the Allison motor, and I thought I'd give you guys a little sneak peek at it, see what you think about it. Go ahead and take a look. That's what I call just a rough edit, so I've just got a rough edit on top of the soundtrack. Let me know what you think so far down in the comments below. Let's go ahead and head on in, take a look at that secret behind me. So here's the secret that was behind me, and it's probably not much of a secret. I'm sure you saw the thumbnail for the video, which pretty much gave it away, and it's also not a secret to my patrons. I've actually already done a video for this over at my Patreon page, but I wanted to go ahead and bring you guys in on it, and I wasn't going to do that until it was fully complete, because there's a lot more work that's going to go on with this. So I originally was going to reveal this with the fully complete garage. But again, like I said, I thought I'd go ahead and bring you guys in, and I'll talk about what we're going to be doing this as we go along. Now, of course, what it is it's a robotic arm that's actually controlled by this kind of knockoff PlayStation controller. This was a kit I built, and then you can control it with the controller here. So it's I think how many is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 servos. So it has 6 motions it can do, all using the controller. And so what I think we're going to do with this is we're going to use it. Basically, it's going to sit center of the garage. It's going to kind of almost be a main focal point of the garage, sitting center of the garage, along with the 2-post lift that we already have and have been using. So it's going to be, what the idea is, mixing high technology with low technology. So we're going to have an old style 2-post lift along with a robotic arm, because this is a cyberpunk world. So we've got to have some high-tech stuff. Now, it's also, cyberpunk, which is kind of low income, but it's also apocalyptic. So this is going to need a lot of work yet. I did a video. I actually took a bunch of footage of actually building the kit here. The footage was very corrupted and was not good, so I'm not going to use it. But what I am going to be shooting a video on is we are going to basically make this look old. We got to make it look like it's rusty and old. Now, the hard part, or the fun part, really is we got to do that. We got to make it look old, rusty, banged up, scratched up, like it's been around for many years and that it's been salvaged and re-welded and rebuilt and parts added and, swapped out and whatever. But it's got to function perfectly. So, we're going to be using this in footage, so it's got to function perfectly as the guys, because what I'm going to do, the idea is back here, I'm going to build a big platform and box. All the electronics are going to be covered. There's going to be one of our guys that could stand back here at a control panel, and it's going to look like he's controlling it, right? So I'll show the build. I'm going to do a video of the build on that, but also on weathering all of this. This all needs to be rusted up. I think I'm going to make some of the parts look like they've been replaced, so that might be a little bit different color, all that kind of thing. Of course, if you guys have any ideas how what you'd like to see with this as far as the weathering, the damage to it, that kind of stuff, leave it down in the comments below. That'll be very helpful. And then, of course, we've got the Allison motor over here that we're still working on also. So I got great comments in the last update about doing some breakout boxes, some breakout generators, tanks, things to basically use this as the power source to run to some breakout boxes, whether it's generators and that kind of thing, and then split off from there to the rest of the garage. And of course, speaking of the garage, you can see we got a lot of screws and a lot of disarray going on here. The entire garage is being rebuilt, as you saw last update, but it's actually being completely reoriented. So I'm looking into the garage. This is the lengthwise of the garage. This is the short ways. So long ways, short ways of the garage. This is going to be completely reoriented, where I'm going to be shooting into the garage this direction from a long direction. What happens when I film this direction, I run out of garage sometimes. So if I film from the long direction, I can actually set the camera up on the long end and shoot from this direction. But it is definitely in disarray, and I've got to get this thing taken apart in a hurry. In fact, I think what I need to talk about next, I need to go ahead and flip this camera back around and let me tell you face to face. Not only do I have to build an entire city, complete the garage behind me, and finish numerous customer builds, the studio is going to be moving. That's right. This Friday, all of TandemCTelevision Productions is going to be, well, the start of a move about 5 miles down the street. And that's not far to move, but it's a lot to move. So it's going to be quite a process. And right in the middle of me trying to start filming for CCG 2084. So I think what's probably going to happen is we're going to just go ahead and move. I'm going to go ahead and move all the sets for CCG 2084 first, because we're going to have a lot more room over in the new studio. In fact, a lot more room over in the new studio. Now, the new studio is going to need some work first. So there's going to be a little bit of a process, and I'm not going to let it delay the start of the filming for the series. It's going to start this month. That's for sure. Now, I am thinking about doing some filming of the studio buildup, of building up the studio, and all of what I'm calling the home office of TandemCTelevision, which is our new house. But so I'm thinking about doing some filming and all that, and all the buildup of that. I don't know if I want to do it on this channel, or maybe I've even started another channel for that. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Would you like to see that here, or maybe just put it on a different channel? And if I did start another channel of all the renovations and all the buildup of the studio, the house, my editing bays, all that kind of stuff, is that something you would watch? Would you go over to a second channel and watch that? Let me know down below. But I'm thinking about doing that. But the real point of this is I've got to get all this stuff moved and keep production moving ahead. So the daily updates, which are not even close to being daily as it is, I'm hoping won't slow down. I'm going to still try to do 2 a week. I'm going to try real hard to get at least 2 a week. I wanted to get back to daily. Maybe I can try. I have to have an update to update you on daily. That's another question. If I did would you rather me go back to the daily updates and there not be as much of an update? Obviously, if I skip days, I'll have more of an update to show you. But would you like to see a daily update, just where we're at, just an update of what's going on, where we're at in production, where we are with the different builds? I will be doing an update on the Gremlin, by the way. I'm getting a lot of requests on that. So is that something you'd like to see? So would you like to see it go back to 5 days a week? And would you like to see a second channel with the studio build and all that kind of stuff? Let me know down below. But anyways, thank you for joining me again today. I really do appreciate all the support on this. Hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up with all of these, all the episodes and programs in the new series coming up. Hit that like button. It really does help. And leave those comments below. That's really helping out on the channel also when you leave those comments below. And I love reading them. So leave those below, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.